So it has been a few days since I have been live. You guys know that I did, and I'm still recovering from COVID-19. So I've been taking my time and just trying to, recover and make sure that my health is straight and stuff. But I still watch you guys all from the clouds and everything. So I just wanted to talk a little bit today about a couple of topics, particularly about Shock and Ra. I heard that, a Bussy boy is still speaking on me. So I'm definitely going to talk about that a little bit this morning. Also wanted to talk about Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, and the indictment that came down on him. And I also want to talk about Nicki Minaj a little bit, as well as Meek Mills. There's a couple of things going on, and I definitely wanted to talk about these things. So let's go ahead and get into the morning show. I'm going to go ahead and play a quick timer for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and get right into it. So shout out to all the loungers. I truly appreciate all of you who are always watching the show, and for those of you who will catch the replay. I wanted to get into your unpopular opinion as well today. So I'm going to start off with that. Actually, I'm going to start off with Nicki Minaj because she is the one that ran up on social media because allegedly at the Essence Awards, she looked like she possibly could be pregnant. So everybody has been rumoring that Nicki is pregnant. Nicki is pregnant. She actually got on social media and she said at first, I'm not fat, I'm pregnant. And everybody just went crazy. And then she said, wait a minute, did I say that wrong? And then said, I'm not pregnant, I'm just fat, or something like that. So ultimately speaking, Nicki is not pregnant, y'all, even though everybody is out here thinking that she is, which I'm kind of glad that she's not. I mean, it's not that I don't, I have a problem with children because I don't. It's just the father of her kids, her husband, the father of her son, or her husband is a convict or a artist. Okay, he's been accused of a lot of things, and Nikki has been trying to stand by him. She's allegedly paid people, has done all kinds of stuff to keep people quiet, and this stuff has been brought out front and center. So having kids with people of such nature is just ridiculous to begin with. But who am I to tell her who she can and can't be with? She's gonna be with whoever she wants. But I definitely am glad that there's not another child coming into that situation, because that would be just ridiculous for the child. I don't know, but yeah, Nikki is not pregnant, y'all, and thank goodness she's not, because again, the father of her child of her son is definitely an artist, and you guys know who that is and what that is, and we certainly don't have to need to have stuff like that going on. Just marrying and getting involved with these types of people. Okay. And then having babies with them too, and passing on those types of genes in a sense, to our children. We've got to do better with the kind of men that we are accepting and the kind of men that we want. But she's already with him now. She's already married to him and already has a kid by him. So can't take that back. But at the end of the day, hopefully she's smart enough not to have any more kids by him. So this unpopular opinion that I'm going to put up right now, I think is really, really funny. It comes from Reddit, and it says, urinals are effing disgusting. It says, how are you going to openly urinate publicly in a room full of people? It's barbaric and gross. Men and women's bathrooms should be the same. Toilet stalls. Now, I can say that I would agree to that, but I'm not a man, so I don't know how that would make a man feel. But I will say this: it seems like it's a little odd that a urinal would be sitting directly next to another urinal, and you guys are just kind of peeing in this urinal right next to each other with no, and there's no no barrier or nothing there. Like, it just does seem kind of strange. And I've always wondered about that, like why a urinal would be sitting like in the middle of a room, and there's multiple urinals will sit in the middle of a room, and men will just walk right up on it and just pee right in it, like as if it's okay to just whoop your stuff out and just do. You're like, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Because I always found that really, really super strange to just be peeing right in front of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, why don't they have those in stalls? You know what I'm saying? Like women have. Is it that women have the stalls because, women may have to do a little bit more? They may have to change a pad or do something like that. And so they feel that women may need more privacy. But why is it that they just kind of left privacy out when it comes to men? Even though they have stalls, I guess, for y'all to go and you do number two. But, why do you feel you need number two? You could get privacy, but number one, you could just go and just do that all in front of everybody. I don't know, but that's definitely an unpopular opinion. And I kind of agree with that opinion. I really think that urinals are kind of nasty. And they kind of just leave you wide open for everybody to just be watching you do your goods and check your stuff and, and whatnot. But men don't seem to complain about it. At least I don't hear a lot of men saying anything about it. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna get into Meek Mills real quick because I thought that story was very interesting. Guys, I have a very long day today. I'm actually going back in. I'm not going in the office, but I'm going back to work today. So I'm not going to be long on here. But I just wanted to give you guys some quick topics that have been on my mind. And, then I'll get right into the topic of the day, which is Shock and Raw. But first, I wanted to get into Meek Mills, and then I'm going to talk about Nature Boy, okay, and what's going on with that indictment. But Meek Mills has taken to Twitter lately, and he's been talking about his record deals and how that has been going. Now, a lot of people took what he was saying, that there was an issue with him and Jay-Z. He actually took to Twitter and made it very clear that he has no issue with Jay-Z whatsoever, that they had been pioneers in getting his career where it is, and he wants to still continue to work with Jay-Z and work with the brand, so that they can continue with the business ventures that they have. Even outside of this, they have multiple business ventures together, and they're still continuing to work together, and they're still very good friends. So he made that very clear, and I appreciated that, because at first I thought he was saying that there really was some kind of beef with him and Jay-Z, or there was some beef with Rock Nation, but that's not the case. He said that he's been signed to Atlantic MMG since 2014. And this is quote from Meek Mill's Twitter. He said, it used to be a Warner, only made 11 mil on records out of like 100 mil. I only could drop every 9 months, something a lawyer never explained to me. And they removed me from all festivals also. So he's pretty upset over a lot of money that he missed. Okay. Which is why I really believe that, it should be, I think it's important that before you get into like deals like this, that you have attorneys involved and that you are speaking with your attorney before you get involved with deals like this, so that somebody can read the fine lines and read the fine print, and then get you more get negotiations done, or not sign it at all, because yeah, I think that he definitely missed out on a lot of money, from not reading the fine print, or from not looking at this further, or having an attorney ahead of time, which I think he should have done. And that's unfortunate for him, but hopefully this is a learning lesson for me. He's still good. He got plenty of money. He's gonna be fine. He's not gonna miss no meals or nothing. But definitely understandable when you are the artist and you're the one that's dropping the work and you're putting the money out there, you should be getting paid for it. But these record labels have been doing this type of stuff for centuries. They've been doing this stuff forever, especially in the Black community. Just taking advantage of Black people, taking advantage of artists, and seems to be recently that indie labels do better. People who kind of come out on their own and have their own thing going on, they make a lot more money, and they don't have to worry about these sharp record labels, that come out and just take their money and always have their hands in their hands out, for something. But I definitely think that Meek will be fine. But going forward, like I said, I hope he's smarter with making decisions as far as contracts and as far as getting involved with any type of deals or anything like that. Hey, R&T Entertainment, I appreciate you being in the building. I am going to talk about Eligio Bishop a little bit, because this is a very, very interesting story. I have been following it. Shout out to Max V. I have been following it on his channel, but I particularly watch it on King World. So I'm going to put a link to his video from yesterday in my description box. I want you guys to see the video because Solar, he actually was speaking with Solar, which is one of the former members of Carbonation. Okay. And Solar explained a lot. He put a lot of information out there. He kind of confirmed a lot of things that people have been saying and that people have been wanting to hear, or at least get to the bottom of. Solar definitely made it clear, and I'm actually very proud of him. He made it very clear that he's very understanding now of where people were coming from to begin with. I think that they knew this already, that this was a cult and that this was not healthy for them. But they wanted to have this camaraderie and this loyalty with one another and with Nature Boy. And these women that he's with are still doing that. But I think they're slowly seeing, the walls caving in on them with this situation. Yesterday, Nature Boy was indicted by a grand jury in regards to this matter, which there are multiple charges of everything from the R word all the way to false imprisonment to many other horrible and horrific charges that he's facing. When you get indicted, though, by a grand jury, that just basically means that they found enough evidence where he can be put on trial for this. Okay. They never gave him a bond. I know they had tried a couple of bond hearings with him, and that didn't go through. The money that they were putting into this attorney, trying to get him out of jail, they listen. They probably should have just put that on his books or put that on, food for him or something. Because at this point, I'm not sure if that man is ever going to get out of jail. And if he does, he's going to do like 20 years or more. Okay. Um, yeah, it's not looking good for Nature Boy. And I'm wondering now at this point what the wives are going to do. Because there's still about four women that are still at the camp and they're still trying to hold it down for Nature Boy and trying to be whatever. I guess they're trying to be faithful to him as their God or whatever. But at the end of the day, they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Those women are aware of the abuse that he put out. They're aware of all the stuff that was going on. And I don't know if at this point they are just that afraid of him. If these women really like he really just has a hold on their minds like this, or if they are just too proud, if they're afraid. I think it's probably a combination of all of it. They're afraid. They don't think they can make it on their own. I think that they're brainwashed. Um, and there's a few things going on. This isn't the only cult that we've seen in the world. There's multiple cults out here. Some of them, the severity, varies by and degrees and the different cults. The severity of the cases vary. But this is a very, very serious cult, and it's a very serious situation. People have died, from children to elderly people have passed away from the result of this cult. People have been abused. All kinds of crazy things have happened, and a lot of this stuff happened right on video, right on social media, for the whole world to see. So I don't know what these women are going to do at this point. I feel sorry for them because they are women, and a couple of them are mothers as well. I feel sorry for the kids. I think that's what it is. And I hope that these ladies wake up and that they just stop being so afraid and they find a way, even if they come together and they move out together or they find a way to work things out and to live with one another. That if that would be fine, because that's who they have right now. They have each other. But for goodness sake, I hope that they really do wake up, because everybody seems to be waking up around them except these ladies. And True, of course, there's another person who's following him to the end. um but I don't know. Sometimes I think True is kind of a clout chaser. I think he just wants some clout. um but the girls, I don't know. I think they're really sincere about this, or at least if they're not, they're afraid of each other. Like they have some kind of fear from what he has, bestowed upon them, what he put upon them. I think that they fear each other as well. I think they're afraid of being honest and saying how they really feel. Um, I really do. I really, really do. So hopefully one day that situation will end. I hope that these ladies really do come to grips with the fact that I don't think Nature Boy is getting out. And if he does get out, it'll be multiple years from now, before he does. So, I don't know what they're going to do about that. But they got to get themselves together and they got to swallow their pride at some point. And yeah, hopefully that'll come sooner than later. I'm going to get into this Shaquem situation because I really didn't want to really talk about him too much anymore. I don't think that I have to. I think there's enough of y'all talking about him. Shout out to Ray Trigg. Shout out to the Sectors TV. Y'all are definitely giving him the business, and he deserves it. But I'm going to say this because I saw that I got a message yesterday, and I saw that he's still trying to go in and talk trash about me and about Drea, particularly about Drea. Um, but like I said, when you talk about this brand, you kind of put us both together. And yeah, I'm just kind of tired of this situation. You know, here's the thing. I've already said why I don't feel like I have to release receipts and all this other stuff. We're not lying. We don't have a reason to be lying about anything. None of us, opened the door for this bullshit. This was him. So I don't have to prove myself to anybody or to anything, especially those who already believe me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Um, but I also want to say that I'm not the kind of person who, if you tell me something in confidence, or if I have something, that we've talked about or something, I'm not the kind of person to just release information and put people business out there. That's just not the kind of person I am. But I can if I had to. You understand what I'm saying? And I think Shaquem forgets that. I think he forgets that we still have these receipts. We've already sought legal counsel regarding this, and I can release whatever I want to. If I choose to. There's no law that says I can't. And there's nothing that says that I'm not able to because it belongs to me. So if I choose to release it, it's only going to embarrass you, okay? But at the same time, it also could speak of my character. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't have to put myself and my character in a bad space because you're an asshole. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if that's who you are and if that's what you do, then so be it. I'm just gonna let you crash and burn because that's literally what you've been doing. Every single time you try to disrespect me, or you try to come for Drea, or you try to come for a situation, you always put yourself in a fucked up position. Okay. Like, for instance, now everybody knows that you're still out here, looking for bussy pics, and you still out here looking to be double fucked and all this stuff because you tried so hard to be so evil that everything that you do comes back to you. So I'm just gonna let you keep crashing and burning, keep burning yourself, okay, and keep doing the fuck shit because that's just fucking you over. But one day, one of these motherfucking days, you're gonna keep poking the motherfucking bear, okay? You're gonna keep poking the bear, and the bear is gonna wake the fuck up, and the bear is gonna light your motherfucking ass the fuck up, okay? Don't forget, I still got all of that in my arsenal. All the lies you done told, all the bullshit you done told can literally be debunked in less than 5 minutes. Every single thing. Okay. I can put together everything from these videos and put this on Patreon or put this on YouTube if I chose to. We could choose to do that because we're not even using our Patreon for this. Okay. You're not worth anything like this. Okay. Yes, I was mad. I wanted to release your information. I was gonna put it on Patreon, and I was gonna let y'all, all the naysayers and all the ones who swear they know everything, I was gonna let y'all pay for that evidence. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But you know what? That's not even worth the energy or the time it would take for us to do that. But if you keep poking the bear, sir, okay, you could keep poking the bear and keep thinking that the bear is just gonna sit back and let you do whatever you want. You're not gonna keep poking the bear, sir. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I will put your shit out there. Okay, I will go ahead and release the facts and show everybody what the truth really is. Okay, but again, I'm trying to let this go. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to go on about my business. But every time I turn around, you're talking stupid. You're saying something dumb. You're talking shit, and you're still talking trash. So again, like I said, if you want to be embarrassed again, it's not a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I really can go ahead and release that information. But I'm not trying to do that because I'm really trying to move the fuck on. I'm not trying to keep going back and forth with this Bussy boy. Okay? But baby, you really starting to piss me the fuck off. Okay? Fall back. Just leave me the fuck out your motherfucking mouth. Okay? Leave Drea out your motherfucking mouth and everything will be cool with some shit. But if you keep talking that shit and you keep lying and acting like we are scamming and we are doing this and we are doing that, I will put your information out there. I will give you what you're asking for. And when you get it, it's going to ruin you. So stop talking the bullshit. Stop talking trash. Stop acting like you really that nigga, like you really, really just like stop it. Okay? Because you and I both know what's really on those videos. You and I both know what's really in these text messages and really conversations we've really had. Okay? And how this really went. But I'm not going to keep going back and forth with a non-factor nigga. I'm not going to keep doing that. Okay? Especially when there's men out here that can actually handle you. I don't have to. Okay? But don't keep poking the fucking bear. I'm just going to say that. Do not keep poking the bear because you are really, really doing it and you're pushing me. And I'm trying my best. Okay? I'm really trying. I know Drea knows this, that I have been doing my best to stay in the background with this situation. I've been doing my best not to speak on it. But bro, you are really, really poking the fucking bear. You're really poking a bear. And I can release that. And I can release it for free because I don't give a fuck anymore. Like real shit. So at this point, how you do things, sir, will determine what happens in the future with this. How you continue on with this. If you want to continue with this and you want this to, I only got to do it one time. I could literally release a video with everything on there and be done with it and never go back to it again. And the evidence will be right there for everybody to see. But again, I don't owe anybody that. Okay. And on top of that, I have what's called integrity. So if I actually have a conversation with you behind the scenes or we're talking about something, I am not the type of person that's going to just release what we was talking about. That is another reason why I have not done it. But I can. It is not a problem to do it if you keep coming for me and you keep coming for my brand and you keep coming for my business partner. You are going to have a problem, sir. Anybody else out here could have any opinion that they want. They could say what they want. Because you know what? The evidence and facts about her are already out there for y'all to see. You understand? So I don't care about all this other stuff. But with you working so closely with us and then trying to put us out here like we're scamming and like we're lying and like we're doing this and we're doing all these things to you, when in actuality, it was just you and your feelings about another man telling you ain't shit and telling you're a pussy. That's what you were in your feelings about. And because of that, you tried to drag me and her into it, trying to use the emotions of the sector to drag her into it. When really it was your emotions the whole time. Yeah. Quit poking the fucking bear, bro. Okay? Go ahead, go on about your business. Go on and live your life, live your best life, do you. But keep me the fuck out of your motherfucking mouth. Okay? Keep me and my brand and my business partner out of your mouth because you know we can literally ruin you in less than 5 minutes. So I need you to stop. I need you to stop playing the games. Yes, I am not sub to you, but there are people that are, and they feel like they need to tell me what you're saying. So I'm definitely gonna need you to fall the fuck back, sir. And I'm gonna let these men handle you, and I'm just gonna move on. But if you keep poking the fucking bear, I promise you I'm gonna release that shit. I promise you I'm gonna release it. And it's gonna ruin you. That's just all it is. Hey, Tricks TV, I appreciate you being in the building. I did see your last video. Hey, Carrie Ann, I appreciate you being in. Hey, Too Big, you said them peoples can't be trusted. You said, don't you know you're not allowed to feel anything about a man dragging and lying on you? All right, girl. He thought. I'm trying to tell you though, I will release those motherfucking receipts. I promise you. Like, I'm doing the best that I can not to, because I have integrity. I don't like doing shit like that. I feel like that's some police type shit. I don't like doing shit like that. But you're not gonna keep lying on me. You're not gonna keep lying on me, sir. You're not gonna keep lying on me. I still have everything. I still have everything. What's up, Samba Queen? I appreciate you. You said, hey, Black Lounge Divine and chat. Great Tricks TV, all in the same. You says, yes, talking about a man you never met forever and ever is totally normal. LOL. All right. Hey, Spotto, I appreciate you being in the building. You said, oh, I was the one talking about him constantly. That's interesting. Did he pay me money to leave him alone? What's up, Tyrone Biggums? You said, good morning, everyone. Too Big, you said, yeah, it's just some things you don't do. 100. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not really trying to release the information because that's not the kind of person I am. I don't like to do shit like that. I feel like that's real police like. And I personally don't like, putting people's information out here, especially if we talked about something in confidence and shit like that. Even if you do some fuck shit, that don't mean I got to get on the same level. You know what I'm saying? But what you not going to keep doing, sir, is keep poking the bear. You're not going to keep doing this shit. Like, oh my God, you're not going to keep lying. Not when I got the truth right here. Not when I could show everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Not when I can do that. Nah. Oh, it's just shock him lying once again. Hey, girl, what's happening? Breaking the culture. I appreciate you being in the building. You said release the hounds. I'm telling you, the hound's gonna get released if he don't cut that shit. You said Triggs ready and wait. Hey, Naps, what's happening? I appreciate you. You said, hey, T Pre. Breaking the culture. You said it's given. He's desperate for attention. He needs a new storyline. Shorty is a biatch. Exactly. He definitely needs something new. He's trying to take it off of him that he actually filed a false lawsuit again. That he put a false address on that lawsuit too, by the way, y'all. I mean, there's so much shit that I could tell y'all, like, it's not even funny. But yeah, he definitely filed that lawsuit. And he's trying to get the heat off of him for that. He's also trying to get the heat off of him that he was looking up um, black double fuck again. And that's all in his browsing history. And he's trying to get his attention, the attention off of him for that. So he's trying to come up with something new. But no, bro. We are not scamming. We're not doing any of that. And I can still put your business out here, bro. But that doesn't take away the fact that you've been looking up double butt fucks and you looking up assless chaps and you doing all that, and all that keeps coming up in your browsing history. That's not nobody else's motherfucking shit. You said, too big, I'm clueless as to what is happening. Oh, so Shakim basically went live yesterday and was talking shit about breaking the culture and talking about me. He was really mainly talking about her. And it's only because, like I said, he trying to garner the emotional attention of the sector for people who don't like breaking the culture. So he's trying to like garner that attention. You understand what I'm saying? And trying to get people's emotions all in this shit. Nigga, cut the shit, yo. At the end of the day, you be looking up assless chaps and all that shit, and that's just what it is. and you lied, and you definitely filed that fucking lawsuit because you are fucking irrelevant and you try to remain relevant. That's what happened. You said peace RNT. You said, I mean, Shorty filed a bogus lawsuit because he couldn't handle YM, yet another motherfucker surpassing him. It's given identity issues. Exactly. Because YM is out here actually going viral over the Flacco and the no jumper situation. And Shaquem is still sitting where he's sitting at. Yeah. You said Triggs turned into KIP. You said I was scammed into paying him and Photon bill. Can we discuss that? Where's my money? Broke motherfuckers irk me. Exactly. Like, where's the money at from either one of them? Yeah, right. You said spot on. You said too big. We all have them KIP moments. You said arguing with broke motherfuckers really like pulling my teeth. I've been trying to be nice, but let's be real, Shaquem dusty as fuck. Facts. And it's like I'm really trying to be nice too. I'm trying to like move on from this situation. We're not trying to go keep going back and forth into this, keep pulling this up, keep pulling that up, keep showing this, keep showing that. Like at this point, I'm just like, yeah, keep poking that bear, and I'm gonna go ahead and just drop it all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just drop it all, like let everybody see, and show how much of a liar you are, and show how much how much you lied about all this. But like I said, I really believe everybody knows it already, at least from what I'm being told. So, I don't feel like I have to. On top of that, I know that we have no reason to, to lie on him. We didn't come up with this. He brought this bullshit up, and yeah. But I could show, I could kill him with fucking facts, and that's just what it is. But yeah, we're not gonna keep arguing back and forth with this broke nigga. You said, can I share an opinion to piss people off again? You go right ahead, Ray Triggs. You said RNT, it happens. Yep, Saba said, go right ahead, Ray Triggs. You said, Shaquem a lame, period. I'll never argue with a broke ass little boy. It's a HIV clinic on the contract because that's God's plan. Yo. You said he attacks me because he's scared of you. Let's be honest. Because he knows I got the motherfucking videos. He knows I got them videos though. Like he knows I have the truth. And at the end of the day, he know he wrong. Period. And that's fucking facts. You said, does anyone else suspect that someone is paying Shaquem to go at T Pre? Probably. That's something that um, um, TMK had talked about the other day in his video, that there's a lot of people that get paid to quote unquote roast people. You know what I'm saying? It's usually these trolls in the background that never really come up on camera and never really talk or anything like that. You don't know whether they white, black, whether they're racist. You don't know anything. They just pay you to come for people in the sector. And some people are willing to do that. They're willing to just be paid to disparage people's names, to call people's jobs, to do all kinds of crazy stuff. And Shaquem is one of them people. He is easily swayed by a cash app. And yeah, so probably, but who cares? I can care less. If that's what he feel makes sense, then so be it. You said I didn't realize YM was doing numbers like that. The sector is so talented. Yeah, YM is really getting her money. She's really getting her view count on with the numbers that she's pulling in. And Shaquem isn't doing half of that. He should be running that whole poetic Flacco sector, since he's been talking about Flacco the longest, and he's been pushing the agenda about Flacco the most. Then he should be the one making the money, and he's not. And it's crazy to me. Like, it's people that literally just came on the scene, took a couple of his videos, and have already monetized. And this nigga still ain't monetized. You said, I think he canceled his King 1804 interview because he was supposed to tell him the truth, that he did the lawsuit himself, and now he see how dumb it was, and he's backpedaling. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. The same way he did with our situation. He tried to act like he wasn't ever told don't come to New York, but he was told that multiple times. And then when he tried to get, once he tried to act like he was scammed, he tried to say, why would I come to New York when I didn't even have, I wouldn't have did that. Yes, you would have, because you said you would have, because you make stupid decisions like that. You do stupid things. You do, I guess, make drug fueled decisions. And then once you come to, then you realize how stupid the decision was. That's the stuff that he does for sure. You said Sigga, he's attacking me, not her, which is odd. If we being real, he even admitted he never had access to me. Exactly. He never really he it's not that he didn't have access to you either. It's just he was talking to me mostly. You know what I'm saying? So why the reason why he keeps coming for breaking the culture is because he feels like y'all, certain people in the sector don't like breaking the culture. And so he can play off of y'all's emotions with breaking the culture, trying to make it like breaking the culture did him so wrong and she didn't do shit to him. Like she didn't do a motherfucking thing to him. Ain't nobody gonna convince me that she did. Ain't nobody gonna convince me that she offered him something that he didn't get. None of that shit happened. Like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck he's saying. I don't care how he's saying it or what he's saying. He's fucking lying. But yeah, I do think that he's backpedaling now. And yeah, he definitely could have contacted and spoken with Breakin', but he usually did that with me because he was going to be working for me. You said Ray Triggs facts, boom. You said, because for the life of me, this beef doesn't mean anything. Hasn't it been revealed that AAS paid a couple of people? I heard that she did. I don't know if that's true or not. I know that people that are saying that she paid them, or there's people that are saying stuff like AAS paid, certain people. And I know that for a fact that she didn't. So, I don't know who if she actually did pay people or not, but I know that there are people that have been rumored to have been paid by her that I know that's not true. So shit, one time I was rumored to have been paid by AAS. I'm like, what the fuck would she ever pay me to do anything? You said facts RNT at YM social media. Uh-huh. She's definitely winning on that one. You said at Ray, so he pulling a Deion Sanders on us. He says, Sigga, let him tell it. I was paid. Still haven't seen the proof. Yeah, that she's one of them they were saying anti paid her. And that's not true at all. He said T Pre told him multiple times he did not have to come, and he still came anyway. And he even told us, well, I'm gonna go ahead and come, so I can come hang out with y'all, and everything. And we were telling him, well, we may not even be able to do that because we're going to be working. We're actually going to be filming and stuff. So we may not be able to just go and hang out. And that really is what happened. We did go and hang out later on that night, with him and with Photon, but it wasn't so we can record. I don't know where they got that from. You said breaking. I saw you about to getting paid along with Knockout Media. Yeah, they were saying that Anti was paying them, and that's not true. You said dude needs to admit he was thirsty to sign his life away and keep it moving. Exactly. Nobody told him any of that bullshit, and he just needs to move the fuck on. He said, damn, all he needs to do is really get a job. SMH. Hey, Samba, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for that. You said, I wish all of this never happened. Here's a little something to brighten your day. Oh, thank you, Samba. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. And RNT, Ray Triggs, you said RNT Entertainment. Yup. Breaking, you said, Sigga, I was being sarcastic when I said I was paid. Anti didn't pay me a dime. Yeah, she never paid her, y'all. Like, she never ever paid Breaking the Culture to go after anybody. No, that's not happening. You said someone getting the gavel later. You said, I always told him to go to your boss, sir, and did. And we would have a third party call. You said, how long are y'all going to keep this going? As long as we feel like it. How long are you going to keep watching? How about that? Because you know what? I had went over and snuck over to your channel the other day to see what you was talking about, and you had me in like one of your videos. You had me like on the actual title. So as long as you are talking about it, I guess I'll be talking about it. But what difference does it make to you? And watch yourself in my chat because I don't even like you anymore. So you could be blocked in here if you feel like you're gonna come in my space and talk shit. I don't owe you shit. I don't even like you. So you said Ray Trace looked at him with that. Is that the sector sheriff? Right, right. Yeah, he's still talking trash. So this is what we're gonna do. One of my mods go ahead and block Knockout Media. He can just watch us from the clouds from now on, since you want to talk about us. But yeah, you put me in your actual comment, in the title. So and allegedly you need me and us to talk about. Okay, since it's not important and since it doesn't matter, I don't know why you're here, sir. Why are you here? You said, speaking of Griselda and receipts, KKC released the Kraken yesterday. I heard. I got to go over there and check out KKC. I actually was a member of his for a while. I'm going to go back over there and check him out again to see what he's talking about because, he be talking about some crazy stuff. So, and some very interesting stuff too. So I'm definitely gonna go over there and check that out. But yeah, I did hear about that. You said Naps for real. Yeah, yeah, Spot him. He did. So I'm gonna go over there and check that out and see what's going on. You said it's the obsessed stalkers asking how long shit gonna continue for me. Okay, like you don't even gotta be over here, sir. You broke your neck to get over here today and speak on this situation that doesn't matter. You said Samba, you really seem like a sweet person. Samba is a great person. I really love her. Yes, KOM, you need to get a job as well, sir. Yes, you and Shakem need to go be Bussy ass friends or something y'all gonna do. You said, why is Knockout asking how long this will continue when he can't seem to get over me? I don't even mention his weird ass. It's giving I need a therapist. Facts, girl. Like we don't talk about him. I don't talk about Knockout. I've never talked about him in a video, never talked about him anywhere. But he got me in a whole title. So hey, have at it, sweetheart. If that's, I mean, it ain't doing nothing but bringing people to my channel. So have at it, my love. But you just don't have the space to talk in this space. That's just what it is. You said I feel victim number 3 might be close by, but I feel they enjoy being joked and tortured. You said, is that KOM that had to get a telethon? Wow. I ain't gonna speak on it. I mean, hey, I'm gonna say this. Everybody goes through hard times. Okay. If the boy was going through hard times and he needed his electric bill paid or his rent paid or something like that, and the people online wanted to give to him, I don't see nothing wrong with people giving to him. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with him receiving gifts. But just be careful running around here like you really that nigga, but you just had your hand out for people to give you money for your bills. These are simple things that a man should be able to do. But if everybody runs through hard times, I guess. So it is what it is. But yeah, I know a nigga that had a telethon ain't said so. You said, Ray, they have to like it. They have to like it. SMH. You said, I did, girl. He's in the clouds now. KOM is a child who needs to go deal with his mommy issues. Broke motherfuckers always begging and talking shit. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Have mental and identity issues. Facts. You said, too big. I'm sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. Yeah. You said, don't worry. He will make 100 videos. He can surely make them. Because, I mean, just put T-Free out there. I really don't care. That shit ain't hurting me. Like, when folks start understanding how the algorithm works with YouTube, they'll stop giving people so much clout. And that's facts. You said, LOL, Samba. You said, make a change. You said, I understand you was trying to give Shakem a chance, but what he is doing to you is what he has been doing in a sector from the jump. Is there something you saw that made you think he would do it? He wouldn't do it to you. I'm not quite sure what it is to do it and all that stuff is. I've already explained that in the past, but I guess I can say it again. Shakim and I were friends outside of this. Okay. So now I'm pissed off with his ass. He is doing dumb shit, and I've learned from it. And that's just what it is. I mean, make a change. I am human. I think you forget, that us content creators, including yourself, we are human beings. Okay. And we do things sometimes that go against the grain. We pick ourselves up, we dust ourselves off, and we move on. So again, you keep coming for me like as if I'm wrong for this situation. When in actuality, I've already accepted responsibility for my part in that, and I've moved on. But what he's not going to do is keep poking the bear and think that I'm not going to poke the fuck back or burn his motherfucking ass. That's what I mean. So if you have any more questions, because you seem to ask the same question every single time I see you, and I answer the same question every single time. You said Samba Queen is a sweetheart, but she will get with you. Yes, she will. That's my baby though. And she's one of my favorite loungers as well as one of my members. I appreciate you. This week, guys, is when you guys will get the first short story. Like I said, I have been recovering from COVID. I'm still testing positive for COVID right now, even though I don't have as many symptoms as I did, but I'm still testing positive. So, and it'll seems like it'll be like that for a little while. But yeah, you guys will be getting that those short stories on the members only this week, starting this week. You said Samba Queen. I mean, the kid literally was making blogs in the middle of the night about me. Can't stop making videos, etc. He's weird. And it's funny because the story he was trying to tell the other day, y'all, like I'm just gonna say this without saying any names, okay? But the story he was trying to tell y'all the other day in regards to breaking the culture, I keep telling the sector, this is a story that you guys can look up for yourself. You don't have to rely on somebody sending you some email, rely on somebody sending you some fake stories, some fake storylines, and all this other stuff when you could just look it up for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? It is so easy to find. It is not hard to find. I literally found it less than 5 minutes. Okay. And I'm not quite sure why the sector can't find the same information. Okay, so just look things up for yourself. And again, if something sounds too good to be true, okay, like somebody's gonna give me $650,000 from a lawsuit they won, and I'm already a millionaire. I really need you guys to use your own brains, okay, when you're listening to these stories and when you're listening to people. Just because you like somebody in the sector or because you think somebody is innocent does not mean that they are. And y'all should be paying a lot more attention because it makes y'all look really stupid, the ones who actually believe these stupid stories. But I'm gonna leave it at that. He said, "Girl, no, he always begging one time is one thing. He always asking for money. Motherfuckers can't even keep his lights on, but got all that mouth like shut the f up and go to work, clown." Facts. Facts. Okay, you said think. I think that was going with the other comment you said. But yeah, make a change. There's no beef with you or nothing. It's just like I think you keep asking me these questions like you trying to come for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna need you to just like hear me. Because I've already answered those questions a couple of times. And but I think you just want to keep bringing that up, like as if, I'm gonna somehow feel bad about doing the right thing by somebody. You said, or at least what I thought was the right thing at the time. You said, thank you, Samba. You said, Tyrone Biggums, you said, Shuck seems like he needs attention like a little boy. Facts. Grow up, son. Hey, Stefan, I appreciate you being here. Ray Trade, you said, I love poking the bear. I have a problem and should probably go get therapy. You probably should, Ray. Hey, Dr. Nikki. I appreciate you being in the building. One of my favorite loungers and one of the longest standing loungers out here is Dr. Nikki Proctor Walden. She has been a member for about a good 5 months, and I really appreciate 5 to 6 months. I got to look at the time frame, but I do appreciate you, Dr. Nikki, for always supporting in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, behind my back, in my face, everywhere you are. You're always supportive of me, and I truly, truly appreciate you for that. And shout out to you. Breaking the culture, you said, I mean, KOM threatened physical harm against me just last week, and I haven't mentioned him in months. It's giving exactly what I said. He's violent and mental and definitely abusive. Yeah, one thing I wanted to bring out was one time when I had actually went on his panel, I had went up there because he was talking about the brand. And, I didn't really care about his thoughts on you, but he was talking about the brand, and I'm the other half of that brand. He didn't even know I was the other half of that brand. And so I went up there to tell him, what was going on. 7 months, Al, 7 months, baby. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Shout out to you. But yeah, he was talking about the brand, and so I went up there to correct him on some things because I know better than anybody knows, besides you about our brand. So I went up there to correct him on some things, and he wanted to go in about you. He wanted to like talk crazy to me and stuff, and talk all down. And I'm like, there is no reason for all. What are you so angry for, sir? Like, you ain't never met me, never talked to me, nothing, and you are just angry, like pissed the fuck off, like I did something to you, sir. And that turned me off. So even if he did have some beef with you or had some issue with you, any beef or issue he had, I wasn't even willing to hear it because of the way he came for me. You understand what I'm saying? There was no reason for him to come for me like that. I didn't do shit to him, and it automatically made me know, like, oh yeah, something wrong with this guy. He's doing this. He's got an anger problem. And I don't know what the real issue is, but he definitely got some anger issues, and I ain't got time for that. So he can go talk about me all day. I don't care less. Him and Shakim together. He said only people in the sector can make fun of people in the sector. I wish y'all didn't block Knockoff so fast. Fuck Knockoff. I don't give a fuck about him. You said right next time we will keep him. Not here. He can't come in here talking shit. I don't give a fuck. He said he keeps asking the same questions to try and trip you up. Yeah, I think that's what sometimes I'll be thinking make a change, be trying to do that too. Like he think I'm gonna change my story or something, or I'm gonna say something different, or I'm gonna give him information that's not his business. Like I don't know what make a change trying to do, but bruh, get over it, sir. You said, Ray, don't get charges on yourself. Word, you might have a lawsuit, Ray. You might have a lawsuit. You said what he fails to realize is he's literally broke and his channel is doing well. He only gets numbers when CTV goes on his panel or if he talks about me and Sectors TV and now you, like, sir, exactly. That's the only time he can get anybody. So I have at it, honey. You can talk about me. But them people only coming over here watching my shit. So you go right on ahead. You said, Ray Triggs, I'm going to watch your video later. I admit I was wrong and overreacting, but people can't seem to stop saying it to me over and over. I hate that all the criticism is pointed at me. I agree with that, though. I just know that Ray, you're going to make videos like that. That's just what you're going to do. But I actually do agree with that. I think there's so much smoke and so much pushback to carry in, and there's no pushback to Photon. And I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe y'all just think that she really is trying to be extra, but there's never any pushback to him, which is strange. But it is what it is. You said RT, I'm trying. I'm gonna have to run on his channel with my gun in the air. You said KOM seems so unstable. What straight man tries on wigs? I ain't even gonna speak on that part of it. I don't know. I don't know. He just seems unstable mentally. I don't think it's so much the wigs part for me, because even if whatever his sexuality is what it is. It doesn't matter to me. If he's gay, not gay, if he's just comfortable in his sexuality, I don't know. But mentally unstable, I definitely think he is. I think he needs some counseling. I think he needs some extensive help and treatment. I think he has some mommy issues, and there's some other stuff going on that he just really needs to address, and it is what it is. But as far as his sexuality, I don't know or care about that. He said, girl, he's angry at all women. It's a video on CTV's channel about this. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got to go check that out. You said a tiny bit of balance would be appreciated. Just a teeny bit would be nice. I agree with that. I think, it don't have to always be, it seemed like there is a lot of pushback on Carrie. and none on him. And that is a little strange. But it is what it is. I don't know if people are just people don't want to fight with photon. People, especially I know women, don't want to be dragged for weeks and weeks at a time by him. Women don't want to be doxxed and all kinds of stuff. So a lot of women don't say anything to him because they don't want to go through the same thing. So I understand. You said you are judging me for how I responded, but there's no judgment for what I'm responding to. Exactly. 100. You said, hey to Dr. Nikki. You said, Ray. Breaking, you said, Tyrone, he is unstable. Oh, you said, who sits and talks about people? He claims he is so bottom of the barrel. Why come to spaces you claim are lame? Yeah, he's one of them. There's multiple people like that. But yeah, he's definitely one of them people. He says, sometimes I get carried away. Do what you feel is best for you. You said, I agree, Siga. Yep, I do too. You said, R&T, Stephen, Breaking. You said, breaking the culture. He just comes off as fake zesty, just trying too hard. Yeah. I think he wants to fit in, from what I'm seeing. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think he's just looking for somewhere to fit in, to be honest. You said, hey to Dr. Nikki. R&T says, hey to Nikki. Um, Tyrone equals identity issues, 100. And you said, hey to Dr. Nikki. You said he tried them on already. He enjoys wearing them. Yeah, I mean, I think he does. You said if you can't call your parents for $400, there's a real issue. I mean, yeah, I agree. But I'm wondering why you would even need $400 at that age and no kids and nothing. Like, you should be way beyond that. You said like one of us lied. One of us took money under false pretenses, and you only have smoke for how the other person reacted to that. That's how this sector be, man. When you say something in reaction to somebody's bullshit, you the one that's wrong. You said sometimes if there's balance, then there's no content. Girl, say that again, Dr. Nikki. Say that again. You said sometimes don't forget you hurt my feelings and called me whack and a non-roaster. That's why I made the video, not to judge you. Videos are my therapy. You know what? Hey, Couch Potato, I appreciate you being in the building. You said took money or was given money for no reason. LOL. You said T Pre, hello, and chat. Hey, keeping it plain. I appreciate you being in the building. And Nikki says hey to you and the Couch Potato. And keeping it plain says hey to Nikki. All right, so look, guys, I've been on here for about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I truly appreciate you guys for always tuning in, always supporting the show. But yeah, I see a Bussy boy still want to talk shit. Yeah, I ain't got no problem releasing that shit on you. I really don't want to because, like I said, that speaks of me. I'm not the police type person where I'm going to put out your information. If you tell me something in confidence, or if we talk about something behind the scenes, or whatever the case may be, I'm not the kind of person that's going to put your business out there and throw you under the bus and all that other stuff. But what you're not going to do is keep lying on me. Okay. Keep lying on my business partner. Keep making it like as if we did something to you, like as if we took something from you, like as if you really spent money on us or you really did something for us, because you really have not. And, nobody's going to keep going through that with you. Yeah, so if you keep poking the fucking bear, I am going to release your information and I'm going to have you out here looking dumb as fuck. Like, that's facts. But I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I'm not going to keep going back, into this over and over again. But I'm definitely letting you know the disrespect is not going to keep being tolerated and you're not going to keep lying. Because literally, like I said, in 5 minutes, I can ruin you and put all the facts out there from videos to text messages to emails. It can be done. You said, Ray Trace, I called you a non-roaster. I have publicly expressed that unless you don't come to my channel. You said releasing what? Yeah, releasing the all the information on Shakem, just proving that he's lying. You said, love you, sis, sometimes, and T-Pre. I love you too, Dr. Nikki, and I will talk to you guys later. I truly appreciate you. You said, okay, I'm going to read this. This is the last one. You said, sometimes, yes, you went in on me for 47 seconds on your channel. You know what, Way? All right, y'all. Well, listen, I really appreciate y'all. Again, make sure y'all are checking out A Shout Into the Void. We've got a lot of great things happening. There should be a new episode coming up this week. I haven't been recording because I've been sick, but we will start recording again this week, and you guys will see another episode coming out. I truly appreciate you guys again, and thank you guys for watching.
with me.